Even at your best, you are.
You're a pretty girl. Yeah, I know you run the world. You're a pretty girl. Better know you run the world. You're a pretty girl. Wanna take you around the world. You're a pretty girl. Yeah.
Alright y'all, what is up? We are back with another Roaz Brez video. We're getting consistent on this channel. Quick little announcement before I start the video. Josh is now full-time as part of the Brez Scales team. We're gonna be a lot more consistent on YouTube, specifically a lot more consistent on this channel. Today is gonna be one of those days where we make some dope content, and I think this video is gonna be really, really cool. I had the idea to make a video called like the 6 laws of making it, the 6 laws of success, whatever this video ends up being titled. What if I take you along for a day in my life? Throughout each segment of the day, I talk about a different law that is relative to that specific time of the day and kind of correlate it all together. I'm going and buying a watch too. I'm super, super excited for that. And I was like, damn, I want to share that, moment with my viewers. I'm going to vlog that and like document that because that's a super cool like milestone to hit. It's bright and early. I just woke up, and I think the first relative law is speed and urgency. Killing the day with speed and urgency with everything you do. I think that's like the most important way to set frame for the day. Go into everything you're doing with that speed, with that urgency.
I became exactly what I wanted to. I became a millionaire at 22. Telling girls I love them and they love me too. Ooh. I don't question if they mean it, cause I know they do. Started being me when I realized it was okay too. Middle school bumping Waka Flocka, all they do.
Alright guys, so we're on the way to the gym right now, starting our morning off right, get a good workout in, and then we'll go about our day from there, go get some work done. To yap a little more on the point of the speed and urgency, I think it's very, very important that everything you do in life overall, you move like essentially there is no tomorrow. Today is the only time, like now is the only time that you are able to do whatever task you're trying to complete in the moment. And I think everything then tends to compound on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis, on a month-to-month basis, much faster than it would moving without that speed and urgency. And I know procrastination is a thing that a lot of people struggle with. So I think as soon as you can just change your mindset to moving with that speed and urgency, no matter the case scenario and no matter whether or not you feel like doing something or not, and you just do it regardless because you have the mentality that you're gonna move with that speed and with that urgency, I think you'll tend to see results much quicker and you'll tend to see things compound much quicker.
I get mad zooted, I got this bad thing I recruited. My passion is a movie, I say fuck her cause I screwed up. I stay on Miley Cyrus everywhere I go, I'm screwed up. I know my Texas niggas got my back and that's for sure though.
Alright boys, we finished up our workout. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling the greatest coming here. Like I was tired. I felt kind of queasy for whatever reason. I think it's because I started to drink an energy drink on an empty stomach. But the law of this segment of the video I want to talk about is consistency over perfection. Even though I woke up today, I didn't necessarily feel like coming to the gym. I didn't necessarily feel like pushing myself in the gym, like going harder than I need to. It doesn't matter because no matter what, I got up and I was consistent today. Rather than focusing on trying to be perfect and waiting for the perfect moment to go to the gym, to better myself, waiting for the perfect moment to now go home and work on my business. Instead of waiting for that perfect moment, I focus on the consistency and doing it every single day, even if it's not to perfection. What you also need to realize is over time, doing things consistently is what breeds perfection. As you continue to do things on a day-to-day basis, you get better at them. You fail, you learn from them, you grow, and eventually you end up being able to do things to perfection without even having to try as hard as you did to do them previously. So it's like as time goes on, as you continue to stay consistent and do the things you know you need to do every single day, no matter the way you feel, no matter what's going on around you, no matter any excuses you try to come up with, you just do what you know needs to be done consistently. Perfection becomes a thing over time. So, law number 2 of the day is consistency over perfection. All right, y'all, we just freshened up, showered, got my lunchbox packed, my computer packed. We're about to head to the office. I'm super, super excited to get this workday complete because I've really been looking forward to getting myself a new watch. It's been something that I've wanted to do for like months now. And I know as stupid as it is to go spend a bunch of money like on a little piece of metal or plastic or whatever on your wrist, to me, purchasing something like a watch is almost like a trophy of success. It's like a tangible form of my hard work and my success that I've achieved. And I want you guys to like remember that even though, you know, I'm gonna go and spend however much money on a little piece of plastic, as stupid as it is, watch is something that holds its value. It's just like putting your cash into something that you can wear technically and it's tangible. But to me, you know, buying things like cars, like watches, like every time I look at my wrist, ever since buying this watch, it's like, damn, I really was able to achieve this expensive, although it's an expensive piece of plastic, it's like I was really able to achieve this just by working hard, staying consistent, moving with speed and urgency, and some of the other laws we're going to talk about throughout this video. But I want to show you guys this too. Hopefully by the time this video's out, I've already given this to my brother, but I bought my brother's watches as well. This is the one that I got so I have two older brothers, for those of you who don't know. This one's for the one that's just older than me. Then the oldest one, it was recently both their birthdays, as well as the oldest one just got engaged too. So I went home to Wisconsin to hang out with my family. I obviously didn't vlog it just because, you know, I wanted to spend the quality time with my family. The oldest one got engaged as well as it was his birthday. So I gave him a Rolex Submariner, and he was like super shocked. Like I gave it to him at dinner right after he proposed a couple days before his birthday. And he was super, super happy. And there's nothing better than like being able to give back to the people that mean a lot to you. Although, you know, I can go and spend a lot of money on something like a piece of plastic or a piece of metal on my wrist or a car or a nice apartment or whatever. There's nothing that ever makes you feel fulfilled more than like giving back to people around you, as well as like you guys are going to see in my upcoming vlog. We're about to leave to Marbella. I'm taking my whole team on like a $100,000 trip to Marbella, and as stupid as it is to, you know, spend that much money on a trip, it's like giving back to my team, and experiences are something that, you know, you'll remember forever and have memories for. But then this watch, Cartier, black Cartier, show them your wrist too. Josh has the same watch, but this is going to my other older brother, the middle one, who lives here in Miami. I just haven't given it to him yet because he's been traveling a lot for work. I've been traveling, so I haven't seen him in like a week or two, and his birthday was just recently, so I'm gonna give him that. A big part of life and a big part of like a journey to success and success overall is being able to give back to the people that are important to you, and you know, nothing truly makes you feel more fulfilled than doing that. Without further ado, we got a good amount of things on the checklist that we gotta do, so let's head to the office.
Milliana, it's been so long since you texted me. I finally took a break and now I feel like I'm on ecstasy. You said what my work means to me will one day be the death of me. They tried to kill me once, but darling, you just resurrected.
All right, fellas, we're finishing up some work at the office here before we go to TPT, and then we'll honestly probably come back here because we got a little bit more shit to do. Why is my hotspot not connected? Anyways, the next law that I wanted to talk to you guys about is grit and resilience. I think this has been a very important thing throughout my journey from the whole time of originally getting into online business from 15 to now being 21, almost 22. Holy shit, I'm getting old. There's been a lot of times where I've failed like miserably at a goal I'm trying to achieve, just not seeing the result in the moment that I ever wanted to see. Like for the first couple of years of my online business journey, it was just failure after failure after failure and not seeing any sort of result. And I think the main takeaway that I learned from that is no matter the case scenario, staying consistent, having like enough grit to still show up and do the inputs and the shit you know you need to do every single day, regardless of the outcome. Do the inputs always, because you know over time it's going to continue to compound and reflect onto that result that you want to achieve. Regardless of not seeing the result you want to see, you have to realize that that's normal, and through every single failure you go through, you're learning something that you need to know in order to achieve the result that you're looking for. How important has grit and resilience been in your journey of business? Specifically just grit and resilience.
I mean, I think it's literally everything, bro. At the end of the day, everyone gets little spikes of motivation. No one quits on day one when you get all that dope. You know, I'm gonna do this, this sounds lit, like this is gonna work. Literally the only difference between people who end up making it and the people who don't is just if those other people learn to love their failures, bro. Because like there's genuinely no such thing as a failure. You just learn and learn and learn and learn. And then eventually you have enough learnings and data to make correct decisions, and enough correct decisions lead you to actually make money. That's it. So there's no such thing as fucking failing. It doesn't exist. You're just retarded if you quit. I know it sounds corny and cliche, but it's like genuinely true. If you switch your mindset, it's like, I'm not failing, I'm getting smarter. I'm getting smarter, I'm getting smarter, I'm getting smarter. Eventually you're gonna hit it.
I'm trapping and rapping again. Whatever I do is a trend. I'm a hustler at heart, you should stand on the block, I was ready for the summer.
How are you, bro? What's up, bro? You good?
Sorry. We brought the whole squad.
Yes, sir. How are you? I haven't seen you in a minute, bro.
Yeah.
I actually got back into boxing since that session. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Dude, we need to get a boxing session together.
Not as fluid as you, but like.
No, I'm rusty too, bro. I've been not training for like.
But you haven't been training at all. You've just been hitting boxing, right? Like you haven't been lifting.
I lift too, but I haven't been training the past month because I've been traveling so much.
True.
So I'm a little rusty.
We'll get it in. It's fun.
All right, let's get to work. Anything new since I was last in here?
Bro, we got a few like paddock complications, but I don't think that's your style.
The only paddock I think I'd
Oh, dude,
get right now is
we actually got something really fucking sick, but I don't know if that's like your vibe or not. But you see that frosted chrono white gold right there?
that is pretty cool, yeah.
Bro, you want to know the price on that? Like it's less.
Really?
Yeah, not a lot less, but less. Which is insane, and it's full set, like
I don't
box
like how
papers.
thick it is though. Are
Yeah.
all the chronographs like that?
Yeah, it is. Sorry, bro. Yeah, it is a little bit thicker. But dude, for the price point, like I just think it's an insanely good looking watch.
I think the frosted is cool for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking 111 for this.
Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah, it's white gold.
Oh, okay. I was just about to ask that actually. It's too big, too bulky.
Yeah, it is bulky.
It's cool
Bigger
though.
wrist though. That's why I was like, yeah.
Yeah. This is 41.
41.
Is
It's
that all
the
they
same
make the-
size as the skeleton. It's just like it wears bigger because of the chrono, and it's white gold, so it feels heavier too.
Is stainless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I just don't know about the blue face with my tattoos. Like I feel like it kind of clashes in a way.
But how? Your ink is black.
Yeah, but it's
Right. I think if anything, it maybe stands out even more.
Pierre, what do you think?
I love
Not that I'm gonna buy this. This is his watch, but
I think that watch is sick, bro.
But I feel like with my tattoos, it like
much is it?
clashes.
It's 250.
What?
Yeah.
Because of all this stuff going on in. Yeah.
Oh.
Like I'm
Everybody sees
between
that without
Patek
price,
or Skelly, but I feel like Skelly's just more of like my
how you
thing.
said with the price, bro.
They're both nice.
But skeleton to me, a dowel you never get bored of looking at.
But if you know, you know.
Moving always, you know, crazy.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let me see the Skelly.
You like the steel, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I like the rose too, but that's big price difference.
Yeah, and I think the steel is better value.
What's that one?
That's yellow gold. Yellow gold, rose gold, steel.
No, the rose one. How much?
Well, you know how much what we're asking?
Yeah, we can do for you. It's 195. It's 2023.
They're all in the 200s now.
That's like again.
Look at it, already fits
It's
me too.
under wholesale. Like that watch is going for like 210.
Hardly.
This is full set, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, it's just like this is a good piece.
It's a great piece.
Yeah, it's just shit is just hard. I mean, there's really nothing else in that price range. It's Skelly or Patek. Let's wrap it up on the Skelly.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
You want to try it again? I actually just want to see like. You
No,
know?
I want it, bro. I've been wanting this watch for a long time.
And it looks fucking insane on you.
Yeah.
And it's perfect, right? It fits you good.
Yeah, I don't think we need any adjustment. It's a different box than the last one I had.
Yeah, it's a newer box.
This has always been a piece I've wanted. Ever since I got into watches, I've always wanted an AP Skelly.
Ever since you came in here first, that's the watch
Yeah.
that you were telling me.
It's bro, I came in here and tried it on too many times to not get one soon.
And now it's yours.
Now it's mine.
Congrats.
Thank you. All right, guys, we got the piece. I'm super happy. I was super excited for this, bro. This has always been like one of my dream watches. Like ever since I kind of got into watches, the AP Skeleton has just always been one of my dream pieces because I think it just suits me super well. But super happy, super grateful, and cheers to much more success. But I think this is a good time to talk about our fourth law, which is abundance. Moral of the story here, I think it's very important to, as an entrepreneur who strives for always more success, to live an abundant life. Whatever that means to you, it could be traveling, it could be giving back to people around you, it could be buying yourself a nice watch, it could be buying yourself a nice car. But to practice rewarding yourself for the hard work that you've put in. It's okay to reward yourself from time to time because sometimes some of these tangible things is all it takes to really make yourself realize and believe that things are achievable. You know, sometimes it takes being able to wear a watch on your wrist, or go on a cool trip to experience stuff, or drive a cool car, or give back to certain people to feel the feelings that are necessary to keep you pushing and keep you striving for those real results. I think there's a lot of people out there that, you know, sometimes are hesitant to reward themselves, hesitant to spend money, even if it's like an investment on, you know, some sort of education, on some sort of something that can make you grow as a person. I think it's very important to not only take from the world and receive from the world, but also to give back into the ecosystem and practice like what it feels like to, you know, give up some of the things you've worked really hard for, to make yourself realize that you have to continue to climb up the ladder and strive for more. Like, even for example, you know, me dropping out of college and moving across the country, like, was a big decision. I didn't have a lot of money at the time, but it was a moment that I had to practice that abundance and feel what it feels like to put myself in a position where, you know, in that instance, my back was against the wall, and I kind of felt that feeling of abundance and felt that motivation to continue to work harder. It allowed me to strive to become a better person. Or, you know, even in a moment like this, every time I'm gonna look down at this watch on my wrist, I'm gonna remember, you know, how hard I worked to get this. And it's just gonna make me wanna strive to work harder. The moral of the story is, you know, be willing to take risks, be willing to reward yourself, be willing to feel what you need to feel in order to keep you motivated and keep you on the track to achieving your goals. All right, y'all, we were gonna go on a walk, like to a park, since it's kind of suiting to what I'm about to talk about, but we're wrapped up in some work shit, and then I think we're about to get dinner with the team after, which I probably won't film. Probably keep it off camera and just keep it chill. But I wanted to talk about solitude and finding opportunity in the chaos. So they were two separate points that I was gonna make, but they kind of go hand in hand. So it's like 2 in 1. Spending a lot of time in your own thoughts. I think as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, it's very crucial to spend time away from people and hearing the opinions of other people, listening to your own thoughts and allowing yourself to have like a clear mindset and a clear thought process, because obviously there's a lot more critical thinking going into something like entrepreneurship than what most people see, you know, through a video or through short form content or whatever. And it's something I've talked about before too, going on long walks alone, going, you know, on a bike ride, going on a drive. That kind of routes back then to being able to find opportunity in the chaos as well, because part of being an entrepreneur and a business owner as a whole comes with naturally a lot of chaos. You're gonna run into shit that you don't wanna have to deal with. So I think it's very important that despite the chaos, you're able to keep like a healthy mindset, and you're able to still seek opportunity and stay consistent and like stay on the right track no matter the things that are going on around you. Back in my journey, you guys have probably heard me talk about the time where I had just moved out. I had just dropped out of school, just moved across the country, and I got scammed when I was running my clothing brand for like $60,000, and that, like, you know, ate up a good majority of my bank account. And despite how bad of a loss that was and how much chaos was going on around me, I turned it into a positive situation. And that was when I made the conscious decision to like go all in on AI advertising and starting my agency. And that was when I, you know, saw my first client, then my second, then my third, then my fifth, then my 10th. Quickly, my agency became my main workload and my main focus over my clothing brand. So despite how shitty of a moment that felt like, that I had lost what I deemed then is kind of everything, it just took me being able to see that opportunity despite all the chaos around me, and just take that opportunity and go full force. Yeah, I think even like another example you guys have kind of experienced with me too is like when I crashed my cars, you know, despite how awful of a situation it was, that coincidentally twice in a row I buy a super nice car that I was super excited about buying, one of them being like my ultimate dream car, and then crash it the same day. Despite how chaotic that moment felt and how down bad that moment had me, I turned it into a positive situation, and you guys watched that literally become something that turned into a viral moment that allowed a lot of people to find me to this day. I think that was a big breakthrough point where a shitty moment turned into a positive situation, and I was able to just seek that opportunity despite all the chaos going around me. Yeah, those are kind of the core 6 laws of success that I have to share with you guys today. I know this maybe was a little bit more boring of a vlog than usual, but realistically, like when I'm, you know, in Miami in my groove, that's kind of my day-to-day life. Comment your favorite principle and what you're gonna apply, what you're gonna take away from this video and apply to your life in the comments below. I'm gonna look through all the comments, I'm gonna read them all, see how proactive you guys are going to be in taking action on the things that you've learned in this video. So subscribe, like, comment that down below. And if you guys want to get access to my completely free course, I'm going to leave a link in the description. I'll leave it as a top link in the description. So go and check that out. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I love y'all and peace.